Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy IronAngel here. Is late at night, but it's another episode of Late Night Reviews, which, by the way, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for y'all support. I definitely appreciate it. This is something new on my channel for those who are been regulars and for those who are new to this channel. This is something new I'm doing is for now have once a week have a review of a movie I'm watching. So I have watched, excuse me. And the more it grows, I'll do more movies throughout the week for the week. But for now, it's gonna be one and just work my way up. So by the way, if you can subscribe, support, I will appreciate it. But this today, we're continuing the series of the Mortal Kombat Legends universe, if you want to call it that. I reacted to Johnny Cage. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. The Johnny Cage movie that came out literally a few weeks ago. And then after that, I did a review of Mortal Kombat Legends, the first one. Tonight I did Mortal Kombat Legends, the second one. Wait, what was it called again? That's right, Battle of the Realms, which basically number 2. The main reason I said this before, but the reason I'm watching all the Mortal Kombat Legend movies is because I want to rank them again after rewatching them to see which one's the best, from best to I don't want to say worst. But which one I like better, from 1 to 4? Right now, it's 4 of them that came out. Mortal Kombat Legends 1, Scorpion's Revenge, Battle of the Realms, the Kenshi one, which I can't remember. I didn't do a review on that yet, so that'll be next. And then Johnny Cage's Cage Match. Right now, Cage Match is number 1. Before rewatching everything, Cage Match is 1, Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge is 2, and the Kenshi movie is 3, and Battle of the Realms is 4. I can honestly say, actually, I'm going to say it now. I can honestly say I'm probably more than likely, after rewatching all these movies, is going to change my number. Because I have a different opinion of Battle of the Realms. If you heard before, I said that it's probably my least favorite. Might have to change that. But first, a quick overview of the movie. It continues off of Scorpion's Revenge, like I just said. And it starts off showing the war between Outworld and Earthrealm. And Shao Kahn and Raiden come to an understanding that unless they want to keep having a war between them two, even if Raiden's side wins, Shao Kahn's always going to come back. It's probably best if they do their final Mortal Kombat, which was advised by Shao Kahn, and Raiden agreed. Now, this Mortal Kombat did have a twist, which I would not spoil, but in the middle of that plot going on, there's a second plot in this movie, which was my favorite, which was the Lin Kuei Scorpion. Kuai Liang, who's Sub-Zero in this movie, wants revenge for what Scorpion did in Scorpion's Revenge, the first Mortal Kombat Legends movie. And it becomes something that Kuai Liang did not expect. There was a huge twist in the Lin Kuei and with Scorpion that Kuai Liang didn't expect, and it wind up turning to another adventure for the ninjas that I don't want to spoil at all. So it was 2 plots in one movie, and it worked. I was hoping, looking at these plots here, that it didn't mess up the movie. Sometimes we put too many plots or even 2 plots together and it doesn't seem like it fit, that it could mess up your experience. I don't believe it messed up my experience. And now getting it into my thoughts of the movie, when I talk about my experience, it actually was better watching it again. I will say that. This movie was definitely better watching again, which is making me rethink the list that I put up. The action was good, of course. One thing Mortal Kombat Legends do is make the action. It's brutal. I love the skeleton parts. It reminds me of playing the game. The choreography with some of the movesets is really good. Obviously, the animation ain't top tier. It's not perfect. It's not like I'm watching Resident Evil Death Island. That animation's top tier. Or even, I still believe Cage Match for now still has the best fighting animations. But still, it doesn't take anything from the fact that Scorpion's Revenge and Battle of the Realms is still good. It's a good watch. But after rewatching this, I'm like, man, that was really good. I don't know. I never said any of them was bad, but to say Battle of the Realms is my least favorite, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really, I'm trying to decide, do I like Battle of the Realms better than Scorpion's Revenge? Because I really like Scorpion's Revenge, but after watching the second one here, I'm sitting there breaking down the movie, both movies, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, beginning, middle, and end, which one I like the most? And I will say, Battle of the Realms has a great beginning, a great middle, and a mid end, which for now puts Scorpion's Revenge in front of Battle of the Realms. The ending, which I understand why they did it. Again, I'm not going to spoil. There's a situation at the end, a boss fight at the end, that is very not entertaining for me as a Mortal Kombat. I'll put it that way. Was it bad? No, but if I compare that to the boss battle, the situation, the ending in Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, I would rather prefer Scorpion's Revenge. It was very. I'll put it to you this way. If it was a live action movie, it would have been a huge CGI fight instead of Mortal Kombat one-on-one. It's a huge CGI situation that kind of lowered the excitement of watching the movie. It was still great, but I believe with a better fight at the end, it would have definitely put it in top tier next to Cage Match, because right now Cage Match is still better. But besides that, beginning, middle, the plots, both the plots were. My favorite was the Lin Kuei with Scorpion and all that, Cyrax, Sector, Smoke. All that situation with the Lin Kuei was the better plot, but it still didn't take away the fact of the last Mortal Kombat that Shao Kahn set up. That plot was also great. And like I said, both situations had a surprise in it. I almost spoiled it. Had a surprise in it that was like, wow, look at that. And yeah, so I'm not gonna knock either one of them. Both had great plots, and that works. And that's what worked for me to make it a great movie. So yeah, I mean, overall, if I had to rate this movie out of 10, I gave. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna rate this movie because I'm rating the whole series, the whole universe. For these movies, these four, I'm not really going to put an 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, nothing like that. I'm going to wait till I watch the last one, which is the Kenshi movie. I have that as well. And I forgot the title of it. That's why I keep saying the Kenshi movie. And then I'll rate it all together. So stay tuned for that video. But yes, my favorite part of Battle of the Realms was it was more Lin Kuei action than Scorpion's Revenge. It had Lin Kuei and Scorpion. And the plot worked. The plot worked. The surprise factor of the plot worked as well with the Lin Kuei. The same way with the Mortal Kombat with Raiden, Liu Kang, Sonya, Johnny, etc. Which, by the way, it was cool that in Battle of the Realms, one thing that it did better than Scorpion's Revenge was the roster. The good guys and the bad guys had an increased roster, and it was a roster that you know if you play the video games, which also, sorry, I hit my microphone, which also made the movie even worth watching too. I should say it made it more exciting to watch, because if it's a character that you're a fan, oh look, Devore, oh Stryker, it had those characters plus more that made it feel enjoyable. Even if they was there for a little bit, it was enjoyable. There is, you know what? Is this a spoiler? No, this is not a spoiler because it happens almost every time. Kung Lao's in this game, and in usual fashion, unless you're playing MK1, he gets disrespected again. You know, he's one of the cooler characters in the movie, but as he is like in the games and stuff, but it's always a situation to where, I don't know, I'll be sitting there like, dang, does the creators not like Kung Lao? Or back then when they kept doing this certain thing to Kung Lao, do they not like him? That's why I respected the fact that they gave Kung Lao more shine in Mortal Kombat 1. And I hope in this new universe in Mortal Kombat 1 they keep doing that, because when I watched this movie, I was shaking my head. Like, I understand why they do this to Kung Lao, because it's been happening for a long time. But still, it's like, you start feeling bad for this guy and for Kung Lao fans. But it's not, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It's not much of a spoiler because it happens so many times. But yeah, that happens in this movie again. But yeah, overall, great movie. Mid-end, very mid-end. But outside of that, it was enjoyable. I'm glad the beginning and the middle was so great that it made the ending still watchable. It didn't mess up my experience. It was just the hype of the first and second situation of the movie you expect that same excitement in the last part, which for me, in my opinion, didn't work. But still, overall, great movie. I love this series. I'm looking forward to rewatching Kenchi's movie. The same way I got surprised watching Battle of the Realms again, I hope to get that same feeling when I watch Kenchi's, because watching Scorpion's Revenge again, Battle of the Realms, Cage Match I just watched recently, to rewatch the movies I watched before already, it's great. And that's what I'm gonna do. Like whenever I redo reviews, and if I'm reviewing a movie I saw already, I'm gonna rewatch it again. I mean, I've been doing that, but I'm gonna continue doing it because I don't know. I noticed more things. I get some situations look better than the first time I saw it. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. But anyway, that's it for this late night review. I watched Mortal Kombat Legends: Battle of the Realms. Definitely be patient with me as I go along with this late night reviews. I'm still new to this, but it'll get better and better in time. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Like I said before, when I do reviews, it's more of me talking and not, reading from a paper, but just having conversation with y'all. So that's how this vibe is going to be. That's why it's late night reviews. I'm chilling. It's like I said, it's really late at night. And yeah, we're just talking about movies, entertainment. That's what this channel is about. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. I will appreciate it. And yeah, the more this series gets support, the more I'll release more movie reviews. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for Kenchi's. It should be out next week. Next week? Yeah, it should be out next week. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Thank you for your support.